They're chanting Uber out. Boston taxi drivers protesting the on-demand ride service with a loud demonstration. These drivers and taxi companies accuse Uber of stealing their business and of operating a service that isn't safe. But as Leamanczyk explains, Uber quickly fired back, arguing that its cars are safer and faster than Boston taxis.
Filling up the streets in front of Uber's Boston headquarters, cab drivers have a demand. They want Uber, the smartphone ride service, to follow the same rules they do.
We have no problem with competition as long as it's fair.
All of these cabs are licensed by the city, so they have to deal with city rules and regulations as well as inspections. Uber doesn't have to do any of that, and taxi drivers say it gives the app a distinct advantage.
Without that regulation, Uber can set its own rates and has lower overhead costs, keeping prices down and adding convenience for customers.
It's a lot easier to just be like, all right, it's going to be here in 5 minutes. And you don't have to have cash or have your credit card on you because it'll just go right to your phone.
But Arthur Rose, a cabbie for 40 years, says Uber and services like it are driving him out of business.
Everybody thinks they're getting a bargain, but once they drive out the taxi drivers, then they raise their prices.
In response, Uber fired back, saying, "We welcome any Boston taxi driver who's starting his or her week hundreds of dollars in the hole just to rent their taxi to experience the economic opportunity, driver safety, and flexibility that the Uber app affords drivers." Mayor Marty Walsh says he hopes taxis and Uber can coexist.
I do feel there should be some regulations there because cabs are regulated, and we're going to be looking at what's the situation, what other cities and states do.
But with their business already down 30%, taxi drivers want action now. In Boston, Leamanczyk, WBZ News.